Cyprio the Unseen. Origin story. Long before he became known as the Unseen, Cyprio was born into a world of darkness, not just metaphorically, but quite literally. Born completely blind, Cyprio never once saw the faces of his parents, the colors of the sky, or the light of the sun. His condition was not met with compassion, but instead with cruelty. His family, seeing him as a burden and a cursed omen, treated him as a disgrace, a reminder of their own failures. As a child, Cyprio endured constant neglect, abuse, and isolation. His blindness made him easy prey for ridicule and cruelty. He was hidden away, locked in rooms for days, and denied even the simplest comforts. Even the townsfolk whispered about the accursed blind boy, as if he were a monster before he could even speak. In the absence of sight, his other senses grew unnaturally sharp. He could hear whispers from miles away, feel the slightest shift in the air, and detect the emotions of people like a sixth sense. His mind adapted in ways the human brain was not meant to, allowing him to feel the shape of the world around him without seeing it. As years passed, the hatred festered inside him. He grew convinced that the world had abandoned him even before his birth. The cruelty he suffered was, to him, a sign that existence itself was unjust, and he began to view himself not as a victim, but as a correction to the world's imbalance. One stormy night, during a violent episode of rage, Cyprio discovered his first ability, the power to slip into the minds of others. He realized he could control their thoughts, manipulate their fears, and even disorient their sense of reality. His mind became a weapon, a labyrinth from which others could not escape. Soon, other abilities awakened. Super senses, his heightened hearing, smell, and touch became supernatural. He could track a heartbeat in a crowded city or sense a lie in a person's breath. Mind domination. With a simple whisper or a thought, he could fracture someone's reality, bending them to his will or trapping them in endless illusions. World shifter. Cyprio learned to create an alternate world, his shadow realm, a place where he could imprison the minds of his victims, leaving their bodies empty and broken in the real world. Shape-shifting. He developed the ability to assume the form of others, mimicking their voices and appearances to sow confusion and paranoia. Illusory magic. Drawing from his study of stage magic and illusion, Cyprio combined his powers with real magic tricks, blending deception with supernatural force. The Ice Sword. Forged from the frozen essence of his own suffering, Cyprio wields a blade of pure ice. The sword feeds on the mental anguish of his victims, freezing both body and mind. No longer content with mere revenge, Cyprio